Here are the top 10 stories on TV Platinum. On number 1, the political atmosphere in Osun State heightened on Thursday as the All Progressives Congress APC and the ruling People's Democratic Party PDP exchanged words over Governor Demila Adeleke's screening ahead of the 2026 governorship election. Reports has it that Governor Adeleke was screened at the PDP National Secretariat, Legacy House, Abuja, alongside other aspirants of the party. The screening, which was held behind closed doors, had in attendance top party leaders including the Southwest Vice Chairman Kamaruddin Ajishafe, Osun State PDP Chairman Sunday PC, Secretary to the State Government Taslim Ibalaye, and Commissioners Dr. B.T. Salami and Reverend Bumi J.O. Director of Kogi State Polytechnic Lokoja Salisu Obosman says the school has uncovered fake results indicate operating within the institution. The discovery has led to the suspension of 5 staff members, including a deputy registrar. Speaking at a press briefing in Lokoja on Wednesday, Professor Obo is a serious attempt to damage the Polytechnic's image and credibility. He further explained that the illegal network was uncovered after a joint investigation by the school's admission, ICT and security units. The team found that some students, former students and staff had been forging national diploma and higher national diploma results for money. The immediate past Chief of Defense Staff, General Christopher Musa, retired, has bid farewell to the Nigerian Armed Forces, saying he's leaving office with a clear conscience. Speaking at his pull-out parade in Abuja on Friday, Musa said he served the nation with dedication and accountability throughout his nearly 40 years in the military. He further expressed gratitude to President Bola Tinubu for the opportunity to serve as Chief of Defense Staff, describing it as a rare honor. The Independent National Electoral Commission (INEC) says 8 political associations have completed the first stage of registration to become political parties, while 6 others have been disqualified. INEC's National Commissioner and Chairman of the Information and Voter Education Committee, Sam Olumekum, confirmed this in a statement on Thursday. According to Olumekum, the update followed the Commission's regular meeting held on October 30, 2025 to review progress since its last update on September 11. Out of the 14 associations pre-qualified for the process, 8 successfully scaled through the initial stage after a briefing held on September 17th. The United States Consulate in Lagos has clarified that the issuance of American visas is a privilege, not a right. The clarification came on Thursday following reports about the alleged revocation of the visa of Nobel laureate Professor Wole Soyinka. Responding to the Punch via email, the consulate said it could not comment on individual visa matters, citing U.S. law that makes visa records confidential. The federal government has commenced the disbursement of funds under the Tertiary Institution Staff Support Fund designed to strengthen staff welfare, institutional productivity and innovation across Nigeria's tertiary education system. This is contained in a statement made available in Abuja on Friday by the Director of Press and Public Relations, Federal Ministry of Education, Folashade Boriowo. Boriowo, while quoting the Minister of Education, Dr. Tunja Lausa, on the milestone, said the welfare was an initiative of President Bola Tinubu's Renewed Hope agenda. The Lagos State chapter of the All Progressives Congress APC has defended President Bola Tinubu's decision to review the presidential pardon list, describing it as a show of institutional strength and commitment to due process. The party statement came in response to former Vice President Atiku Abubakar, who criticized the move, calling it an act of shame, not wisdom. Atiku, through his media aide Frank Shaibu, accused the Tinubu administration of lacking foresight and moral consistency following the revocation of pardons earlier granted to Mariam Sanda and others. The Lagos APC, however, maintained that the president's decision was guided by responsibility and due diligence, not emotions or politics. The Federal Capital Territory Police Command has rescued 23 foreign nationals from a transnational kidnapping syndicate and arrested 14 suspects in a major operation. According to police spokesperson SP Josephine Ade, the rescue followed an intelligence-led raid by the Scorpion Squad on October 22nd at Angwang Adamu, Ado, Malaba, Nasarawa State. The victims, 14 men, 8 women, and a child, were lured into Nigeria with fake job offers, then held hostage as kidnappers demanded 10 million naira ransom per person. Investigations revealed the group is led by one Abubakar Jigiba, a known cross-border criminal with links in Cote d'Ivoire, Ghana, Mali, and Nigeria. Both Jigiba and his brother Sugul Zuberi remain at large. The FCT Commissioner of Police, Mela Dantuaye, commended the squad for their swift action and urged residents to report suspicious activities. Human rights lawyer and senior advocate of Nigeria, Femi Falana, has criticized President Bola Tinubu's recent presidential pardon, describing it as a colossal embarrassment marred by illegalities and constitutional breaches. Speaking on Arise Television's morning show on Friday, Falana said the pardon exercise exposed flaws in Nigeria's justice system and a disregard for constitutional boundaries. He further noted that this was not the first time the prerogative of mercy had been mishandled, but added that this time the country was exposed to odium and there was no basis for it. Lastly, the detained leader of the indigenous people of Biafra, Nnamdi Kanu, has filed a fresh motion before the Federal High Court in Abuja, demanding that the court strikes out all charges against him and order his immediate release from detention. In the motion dated October 30, 2025, entitled Motion on Notice and Written Address in Support, Kanu argued that the Nigerian government charges have no legal basis under existing Nigerian laws. Representing himself, Kanu told the court that no valid charge exists against him within the country's legal framework, insisting that the case is null and void because it lacks any constitutional foundation. That's the top 10 stories on TV Platinum. Do well to like, share, and follow us on all our social media platforms for more news updates. Thank you for watching. I am God's gift, Julius.